Acalanes, 1958 through 1959. Your school, your events in sound. Maybe you're Phil Condit, Dan Funk, Joan Baker, Julie Sanderson, Joan Westfall, or Fred Sontag, readying for your first student council meeting. Or maybe you're at the first football rally as Marcy McCracken, Fred Licari, Prudy Myers, Carol Ferry, and Kirk Whalen tried to quiet the Dons down for their first big yell. Probably the crowd seems huge as you line up for the kickoff to start the football season. Other linemen are Denny Toll, Jeff Picard, Jim Holden, Tom Hall, Lou Casso, Bill Condit, Bruce Dodge, Stan Hollister, Steve Lintz, Brian Hardy, and Dwayne Stultz. You finished third in the newly created Foothill League with head coach Carhart advanced to assistant coach for the local Diablo Valley Junior College. The house lights dim as you watch the strange entrance of George Saunders, Pat Tharsing, Mike Balaam, Valerie Pullman, Bill Ulrich, Rosemary Roach, Fred Sontag, Barbara Branstead, Charles Couch, Jeannie Thindall, Robert Armstrong, and Margaret Palmer, parents in the senior play, The Remarkable Incident at Carson Corners. Link Van Emerson, Hank Laney, Linda Brudney, Diana Godet, Judy Parker, Madeline Bryant, Chris Balaam, Lurleen Betancourt, Kathy Brown, and Ed Ramaskin have taken upon themselves to try Mr. Kovaleski, enter at the school for his death.
I hear the scream. I come running up from the basement.
How do we know you were in the basement? What about that money?
Yes, Billy saw those cans behind the furnace.
Yes.
And you knew it.
Yes, I know. He saw the money.
I knew you'd stolen it.
I tell you, I swear to you.
Can't talk your way out of this.
What was that money doing behind the furnace 5 months after it was collected? I just tell you. Miss Frank, she gave them to me to hold. You ask her. You ask Miss Frank. Miss Frank!
She's not here.
She had to go someplace else.
Miss Frank, you come tell them. Tell them about the money. Miss Frank!
The boy's death was accidental, as proved by English teacher Miss Frank, Pam Baker, but whose fault was it? All the older generation has proved guilty. You helped bring the 1958 school year to an end by playing in the band, singing in the girls' chorus or a cappella, or dancing with a modern dance group. Miss Hamburger coached the dance group in the Christmas Carol, while Mr. Hansen directed appropriate Christmas songs in Acalanes' annual gift to the community. What basketball game is this? Maybe it's you at the final game with San Ramon, watching Don Nelson, George McMeans, Mike Pritchard, Paul Colin, Mel Simpson, Bill Young, Jim Walker, or Dwayne Stultz. But this wasn't the final game for the loyal Dons. After that night's results were in, rival Las Lomas and Miramonte were tied with Acalanes, each with a 9-3 record. We won the right to go to the Tournament Champions by beating Las Lomas in a playoff game. The excitement seemed to be at an end, for out of the 8 teams, all league winners sent to the Tournament Champions, Acalanes was rated close to last. San Francisco was shocked the next morning to find their favorite team, highly rated Poly, beaten by some Hick High School to the east. It was tight, but Coach Glines' team pulled out a 45-43 win. With a tremendous comeback in the fourth quarter, the Dons established themselves as a Cinderella team by beating Sacramento, second rated in Northern California. The score, 52-49. Hero of the night was Bill Young with 24 points. The championship was lost the next night to McClymonds, 38-24, but Bill Young was named in the top 10 players, and Acalanes is rated 3rd in Northern California at season's end. The house lights were again dimmed, but this time the event was on a much lighter side, as the band and a cappella presented the musical comedy Tulip Time. Coming from the Tanny Hanscom and Monroe Denham, we had met two girls, Carol Ansley and Kathy Culbertson. The picture is blurred, however, by Paul Colin, their professor. He thinks tulips are the only worthwhile things in life, and is determined to keep the students' interest on them. Linda Batak has other plans for the professor, as she feels he should find a new interest, herself.
Come on, don't be slow. Come along, here we go. Now it's time to laugh and play. We'll make merry on a holiday. Step along on our way. Let the whole world know. Boys are jolly and girls are gay. Come along, don't be slow.
In order to have more time for the girls, the boys put the professor in prison through the self-centered burgomaster, Fred Gandel, and his right-hand helper, Bill Palmer. All ends well, and the girls get their men. The junior class came through with its first assembly entitled Mad. It gave a true picture of the teachers at Acalanes. Here, Jim Mossman and Jim Fleming portray Mr. Annis, the mad scientist.
Mr. Annis, the electromassages work. He's beginning to breathe. Wonderful, wonderful. My lifelong dream is on the threshold of success. Quick, pencil and paper. He will talk any moment now. I'm ready, Mr. Annis. What will his first words be?
I'm not talking while the flavor lasts.
No, we must have made a mistake. Some mistake, a slip, somewhere. Well, yes, we'd better go over our calculations. I think I found it, Mr. Annis. Jane, 836533. Oh, give me that. Here's the answer. The subatomic super vibrator has been gyrating in a manner contrary to Darwin's theory of evolution. No, that can't be right. Great Caesar's ghost!
Didst thou beckon me?
If you were at the first assembly, a surprise actor was included. The school proved to have real talent, as was revealed in the talent show. The show ended on a rather loud note with Scotty Scott and the Alley Cats. Assembly was a little different, being slanted towards the individual talent in the class. You might have heard Linda Brudney singing Pink Shoelaces.
Now, I got a guy, and his name is Dooley. He's my guy, and I love him truly. He's not good looking. Heaven knows, but I'm wild about his crazy clothes. He wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and that old man. Tan shoes with pink shoelaces, and a big Panama with a purple hat band. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. He takes me deep sea fishing in a submarine. We go to drive-in movies in a limousine. He's got a whirly birdie and a 12-foot yacht. Ah, but that's not all he's got. He's got tan shoes with pink shoelaces, the polka dot vest, and that old man. Tan shoes with pink shoelaces, and a big Panama with a purple hat band. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, one day, Dooley started feeling sick, so he decided that he better make his will out quick. He said,
Just before the angels come to carry me, I want a down and rotten how to bury me.
with tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wanted tan shoes with pink shoelaces, big Panama with a purple hat band. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 and a big Panama with a purple hat band.
Were you among those sitting on the bleachers along about June, as Mr. Walgren said?
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and myself, I am most pleased to express our sincere congratulations to the class of 1959 on the completion of their studies at Acalanes High School. We are confident that this year's graduating class will maintain the traditional reputation of Acalanes graduates over the past 19 years, and that each graduate, whether he is going on to college or out into the world of business, will bear the favorable and respected impression earned by graduates of this high school who have taken up all walks of life. A credit to their parents, their school, and their community. Our best wishes go to each of you. And now for the diplomas.
This has been your year, your events in sound.
Carry on.